Hello lovely stitchers, it's been a long time since I've done a video. As many of you know, I've been quite sick and I'm doing better. Here I'm working on an underskirt panel. It's 45 inches long and it's 26 inches I think wide. I'm using the 2mm gold pearl. I'm using two different colors of gold twist. Let's see. So if you see them side by side, you can see that this one is a little bit redder and this is like a classic 18 karat gold look. And what I'm working on, so this one right here is done, mostly done. It like needs some threads clipped. It needs the 2mm rings, standing rings. It needs some little crystals put on it for extra glitter. But this side is not done. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my, oh, did I mess it up? Okay. I think I messed it up a little bit. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. I'm gonna take my 24 karat gold double twist over silk and I'm going to be filling in this pattern. A lot of what I do, almost all of what I do, is what's known as surface couching. So the first thing I want to do is I want to measure the area and make sure I have enough of a tail to plunge to the back side. So I need 6 strands total. Then I'm going to hang this up on my wall so it doesn't get tangled. And I'm going to hang up this one too. All right. That pop is because there's a knot in the thread by mistake. So you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. I should have threaded a new needle. You want to pierce the cording at least a couple times when you're making the initial knot. You do not want, these are court gowns, so ladies are going to be dancing in them. You do not want the cording to ever pull out. All right, that's really annoying me. I'm going to get a new thread. But it will show you how. All right, so when you're running out of thread or the thread is just really annoying you because it's got a knot in it, you want to make several stitches, at least 2. And if you're using the plaited thread, which I am, you don't need to make a knot, but you will be using some nori paste at the end to paste the threads on the back side to keep them from unraveling and working their way out. Ouch. I really like using the plaited threads, but technically I should be using linen or silk. Linen, by the way, is very easy to work with. Silk, you need to make sure you work with small sections to keep it from knotting up. Okay, so now I have 2 thicknesses, and I've knotted the end, and I'm waxing it. I use up so much wax. Like, if you ever want to buy me a gift, smart wool socks and wax. These are the 2 things I can never get enough of. All right, oops. I'm using Dupioni silk from Silk Baron. It is backed with a fusible, woven fusible interface. So when you reach the peak, you want to put your needle to one side of the peak and make a little peak by bending the threads, by bending the double twist. And then pull up the top cord and stitch it to make that a more pronounced peak. I'm sorry, I have to keep moving the frame. I'm working right on the edge. And again, bring that needle up to one side of the point. Make the little peak. And pull that little point out and stitch it down. And then just follow the pattern. Here you can see I haven't plunged these edges yet. The reason why is because I don't want to have a lot of cord on the back of the piece right where I'm stitching, and I haven't done the stitching on this. All I've done is I've pasted on the spangles and the gilt vegan leather, and it's not showing up. They're really, really shiny. And I chose the vegan leather because it was a really pretty color. And it really looks good with the other gold tones. And again, you want to pierce the cording and satin stitch the edges. Now we will be plunging these edges to the back where they get stitched aside, and then they get clipped and shortened, and then I use nori paste over them and make sure that they are as flat to the back as possible so there aren't any bulges on the underskirt panel. All right, now I'm ready to cut the thread off. And the top section is done, so I want to do the second section, but I need to get some more thread. So really quickly, the size of the cording that I'm using, this is the 0.440 millimeter, and it's quite small, and it's again real gold. And this is what I am hoping I can manufacture. See this beautiful silver and how thick it is as compared to the gold. So this is 0.65 millimeters times 2, and you could take, can you do just one? Almost. So instead of using 3 strands, you could do 2 strands, and it would cover the whole line. And it's quite pronounced. But it's not made anymore. They haven't made this for about 70 years. It's real silver. It's protected with a clear plastic film to keep it from tarnishing. So it's just not manufactured anymore. But I have someone who is willing to help me, and we'll see with some luck. It's certainly in research and development right now, but I'll be able to, instead of using the smooth cord, I'll be able, for everything, I'll be able to use a thicker double twist or triple twist cord. Fingers crossed, research and development, it just takes lots of time and lots of money. But once I get that developed, then I will have a really good product that will make embroidery much easier on all of us, and faster, and that's what it's really about, getting as much embroidery done as fast as possible so that you can have a wardrobe that is going to be the envy of anyone that sees it. So next question is, do I wear these? No, I have never actually worn any of these. I may this year. I've had some pretty severe health issues, and some of them are being resolved. I'm still quite sick, but I'm doing better. So hopefully, all right, move that away, put that away. All right, so I'm going to get some more. Here is this. All right, and we just do this again. So there's a trick of laying down a cloth on the part that you've already embroidered to keep your thread from snagging. And unfortunately, I put my cloth out of reach. So I'm just going to have to suffer. Also, I'm working right on the very edge of the frame, which is hard to see. It's kind of back behind the phone. So I'm kind of poking up a little bit randomly because I just can't see it. All right, you want to make sure that the ends are very secure. Again, you don't want them coming out while you're dancing, or any other time for that matter. And this applies to the smooth cord as well. I usually do this pattern with the smooth cord. I don't have a whole lot of this double twist, so I'm really only using it for a few special clients. The order this is usually done is first we paste on the spangles and the vegan gilt leather or the Italian gilt leather, although this can really be done at a later time. Then the edging. The edging can take 3 weeks to do. That's what I'm doing right now. Once the edging is on and the spangles and the leaf patterns, then I am halfway done. So once you get the edging on, you can feel really, really, really accomplished. So I work for 55 minutes straight. Then I get up and I walk for 5 minutes every hour. And I just walk back and forth in the patio. It doesn't have to be a fast walk, but I want to offset the damage that all this sitting can do to my body. I want to be healthy and strong and to bring many more beautiful gold and silver underskirt panels into the world. Okay, now that section is done. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with another video shortly showing how to do this center section. Thank you. Bye.